What is up, YouTube? If you're new, my name is Sydney, and I make new videos every Thursday about what God has done in my life and some of the things that He is putting on my heart. If you've watched some of my videos before, you know that I have talked a lot about progress over perfection. It's kind of like my motto for 2020 because I have always been a perfectionist, and honestly, it has sucked the life out of me. And what I have for y'all today is, well, a reminder to focus on progress and not perfection, like I said, but it's gonna be like a little life hack for y'all because I think this is gonna help you in any area of your life that you want to apply it to. Again, I'm gonna start with basketball. We've been doing this as a team, and we remind each other every single day to focus on execution and not conversion. And when you're listening to the WNBA, NBA players who talk all about after the game, like, you know, we were just trying to execute, we were just trying to be where we're supposed to be, and a lot of times that can go in one ear and out the other because it seems like so simple that it's not that important, when really execution is really important. And as a team, we've been focusing on just doing the right things every single day and letting go of whatever the outcome is, so conversion. Honestly, it has helped us a lot on the basketball court to not stress ourselves out about missing shots, because we can shoot a really good shot, we can make a really good read, we can be in control, we can do all these things right, and the outcome not be what we want it to be. But if we let ourselves get so discouraged by the outcome, then we'll never be good players or a good team if we're just continuing to beat ourselves up about it. And I personally, I feel like I'm like the worst at it because I'm such a perfectionist, and like I hate missing shots and I hate losing, and I want the outcome to be how I think it should be all the time. And that's not even just in basketball. I think basketball is definitely the biggest area of my life where I really want, you know, because in my mind I'm like, if I work this hard, I want the outcome to look like how I want it to look. But the reality is that the joy is in the journey. And I know, again, that's such a cliche thing, but it's true. We, like, as a whole, everybody, anyone watching this, like, no matter what it is in your life, whether you play a sport, maybe you're in school, this can be applied to school. Maybe that's coming up with a schedule, a studying schedule. Maybe it's going to see a tutor and just repping out the math problems you're bad at or the chemistry problems that you're struggling with. It's doing all the right things every single day to the best of your ability. And if you get a bad grade on a test, then you get a bad grade on a test. Then you can make some adjustments to your process, but the reality is you have to be okay with whatever the outcome is if you know that you've put in your best effort and you did all the right things. If your hope and your confidence and your peace and your joy is tied up in the outcome, you will stress yourself out. You will be anxious all the time. And that goes with school, that goes with basketball, that goes with the relationships, because you can do the right things. You can love people well, you can go out of your way to serve them, you can be thoughtful, you can give them the truth when they need to hear it, even if they don't want to hear it. And the outcome or people's responses could be they still don't like you, they still don't want to be with you, they might get mad at you. And that goes all the way back to our relationship with God. You know, you could go into a quiet time with God, you open your word, you could be in prayer, you could be in worship, whether that's like in your room, at church, and you could really try hard to like feel something or like hear something And maybe you just leave your quiet time that day and it's just not what you thought it was going to be. You're frustrated because you didn't think you got what you wanted to get out of it, but then you're forgetting that the point of you having quiet time with God is not for you to feel good. You have quiet time every single day because you're obedient, and you know that when you're consistently obedient that you will reap abundantly. But it might not feel good every day. You might not see results every day. Basketball might not look like how I wanted it to when I first got to college. It hasn't looked at all like I thought it was going to look, but at the same time I wouldn't change any of it because it's made me who I am, and I've met amazing people, and it's all part of like the journey. And I'm starting to grasp and understand how awesome the journey is of just becoming, not only becoming a better player, but just becoming like who God has created me to be. So my encouragement, my advice to you today would be, like, whatever you're doing, any aspect of your life, focus on doing the right things. Focus on the controllables every single day. Put your effort, put your energy, put your confidence, put your peace and your hope into the process, into doing those things. And the outcome will take care of itself. But you are going to stress yourself out if you are so dependent on results, period. I think that's pretty much it. So hopefully y'all got something from that today. I'm a perfectionist, so this is something I feel like I talk about a lot. I want y'all to live in as much peace as possible. I want y'all to live free. So yeah, that's my little life hack or whatever you want to call it today. Happy Thursday. Have a great rest of y'all's week, and I will see you next time.